guys? Austin over at Indian Neck Motors. This is our BMW M2 shop car that we're getting ready for MPACT this year. August 16th at Pocono Raceway. Tonight we're going to be doing a couple of bolt-on installations. First thing we're going to be doing right here is a VRSF high flow downpipe. Then we have this really nice CSF intercooler that's going to pair really well with the Stage 2 tune from Bootmod that we're going to be installing tonight as well. Looking forward to it. Let's jump right into it. All right, guys, so the first thing we're going to want to do is get these oxygen sensors unplugged. Make sure you mark them. You don't want to get them confused. Car definitely won't start after. Take this intake off so you can access the radiator fan. You want to make sure you take your time getting the purge line. You don't want to break it. And then you got a couple of pieces attached to this radiator fan. I believe there's a Torx down there to get these lines out of the way. And then what you're going to do is carefully try and pick up on that radiator. Take these side braces off to access the radiator a little bit better for the fan to come out. And go up with the vehicle. We're going to proceed underneath. Now we're going to be taking the stiffening plate off. Got a couple of bolts. Make sure this thing doesn't fall on your head. It's pretty heavy. You're going to be pulling the front skid plate off, and underneath that is going to be the intercooler. Once you get that down, you'll have way better access to this intercooler. We're just going to double check that that fan can be moved up without hitting anything. Go ahead and pry, pull, get these charge pipes off. This is going to be the fun one. We still have the stock ones. Pull that core out and put that new core in. The two-man method's definitely gonna help. This thing's pretty heavy compared to the stock one. You're gonna push this in, and there's two locating tabs that you're gonna see on the side. That's gonna lock that core in. Use the supplied screws from CSF. Do not over torque them. And now struggle to get your charge pipes back on. Inspect with a mirror. Make sure you don't want these things popping off. If you have aftermarket ones, it's gonna be much easier for you guys to install this core. And now next, we're gonna be moving on to the downpipe. We're gonna be moving these V-band clamps out of the way. This thing's been on here for 70,000 miles, so bear with me while I try and beat it off. Once the V-band's off, we're gonna take the mount that's on the OEM converter, take that out of the way, and get that top V-band out. Make sure your O2 sensors are clear before you pull this thing out. We're gonna be keeping the secondary and redoing the primary. Torque them to 30 Newton meters. And we're going to be taking the exhaust slightly down to get us a little bit more room to get that downpipe in, because two people are going to be needed as you try and get that V-band on the turbine. Once you struggle for a few minutes and you get some shoulder pain, get that V-band set, new gasket, new clamp if needed, which we purchased from VRSF directly. Better off to have it than not have it. And then you're going to get the secondary V-band on, reinstall this exhaust, and you're going to make sure everything is nice and tight. Do not over torque everything. Give it the old tug and pull test. Make sure it's not moving around. Go down with the car, and we're going to be reinstalling the lines, getting that fan put back into place. Don't forget to get the side brackets on after. Get your intake back on. You can see us being really careful with that carbon. We don't want to break that beautiful carbon piece. Putting these O2 sensors back in, like I said, do not cross them. You'll see the yellow marker on one of them. Get that side brace back on, and there you have it. On to tuning. We're gonna upload that Stage 2 93 on boot mode with a click of a button. And after that, start it up, and listen to her, you're off to the races. All right, there we go, it's done. First modifications with this BMW are over. If you guys like what you see here, we have a lot more videos coming out within a couple more weeks. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you at MPACT.